Hey guys, we're here at camp this year, and we had a couple of prayers coming into this. One was that we would be able to get to know the students, go deeper with them. Being new here at Gospel Light, we definitely wanted to build community with these kids, and God has definitely answered that prayer. Seeing these kids laugh together, play together, compete together, paint their faces, go on the mud runs, man, every bit of it has just built teamwork mentality in our kids, and that was one of the first things. We've gotten to know them, we've heard their stories, we've done devos together, gone to chapel together, played games together, walked up and down these hills, sweated and cried together. So community is definitely being built, but the second thing that we wanted to do is see them go deeper with Jesus Christ. And I've been doing youth camps, participating in youth camps, leading youth camps for about 20-25 years now, and this is the best camp I've ever been a part of when it comes to the teaching and the content of the teaching. These kids are hearing about what it truly means to be Christ-like. We throw that word Christian around a lot of times, and I think a lot of people just think it means you're born in America or born in the South, but they've learned this week that there's so much more to being a Christian, and there's something on the heart level where they're going deeper with God and they truly are wanting to know Him. And Greg has made a great point this week about salvation is all about reconciliation. It's about reuniting us with God. It's not just fire insurance. It's not just a safety net so that we know we're safe in the next life. It's about knowing God personally and having a relationship, going from being His enemies to being His friends, from being against God to being His children, and being loved and accepted by God. Sin separated us from Him, but Jesus came so that we could be, first of all, reunited with the Father. And so our kids have been getting some solid teaching, life application. The skits here are hilarious. Some of the kids are even saying they want to come to camp and get a job and work and be in those skits one day. So God has definitely answered our prayers for community, for closeness as a group, and going deeper in the Word together. And I'm just excited to see what God's going to do in the lives of these kids moving forward.
Hey Gospel Light, we're out here at camp, and whenever I was coming into this, I had 4 things I was looking for. The first was see Christ. I wanted these kids just to be exposed to Jesus and all that He is. The second is atheist. I didn't want any of these kids leaving as non-believers. The third thing was emerge. I wanted these kids to come together and get to know one another and be in community. And the last thing was be prepared. I just want them to be ready to go out into their community and actually be able to make an impact, you know? That's not believers.
That's good. We'll just cut it.
But in all seriousness, though, this camp has been amazing. The teaching has been deep and brutally honest. They have been told that following Christ is not easy. You actually will have to suffer if you follow Jesus. It isn't this idea of prosperity. They've been forced to come together and actually open up. They've been forced to actually tell about what they struggle with, to talk about their hopes and how following Jesus might actually change some of that. It's been a beautiful thing to witness, and these kids have truly been changed by this camp.
Favorite part of camp, probably the basketball court. Probably singing at chapel or maybe having group rec. Something that I learned this week is that God is always the right decision to make.
I've learned so much here at camp, and a lot about us being the creation and God being the creator. You see, we would be the clay, and God, He would be the potter, and He would sculpt us. So you should always do what God says, and it's always right to follow His plan.